Bree Moonfire asks, since there are a lot of musically inclined people that watch this podcast, like me, tell us a bit about, I'm going to shorten this to Opus.
So the original premise behind Opus was that it was supposed to be, it's been supposed to be a 3-part series of stories the whole time. And I wrote the first 2 in fairly quick succession. And the first one is about a person who is under the belief that they are male because that's what they've been raised as, thought as, etc. And they keep having dreams about this woman who is a guitarist that is a gig musician at a bar that is local to them, and keep seeing her, keep thinking about her. And then one of the dreams, she comes up, talks, they go and they have pie at some place that's open, like a Denny's type thing and whatnot. And then he wakes up from those dreams and it's like he's trying to figure out like, oh, is this because I am stuck in a relationship that is toxic, that is actively harming me to what it is? And while those things are true, the more he thinks about it, he's like, yeah, no, that's a separate problem. What is this that I'm experiencing? And so like the way he goes about dealing with that is, and I borrowed some of the technology from Kotov Syndrome and Woodpusher just to be able to do this. He goes to a person who is a android maker, essentially, and asks them to create the girl that's in his dreams as a real android. And as he's talking to this person's like expecting it to be, this is somebody wanting to make a sex robot or whatever, because that's usually what she hears. And then he explains it to her, and she's like, dude, you sure this is what you want? And like kind of heavily hinting at maybe the android isn't what the thing is here. But no, insistent on finding this android and whatnot. And does. And they are close friends and they become close friends, but like it's still not fulfilling. And it's because the self-actualization is something that they had to have, something that they had to understand. And, that was the third part of the story that admittedly took me significantly longer to write than the first 2 parts. Both between trying to understand myself and then also just it's objectively harder to write. And like, I think that as I wrote this, like I kept it being musically themed in part because of Lucina, the main robot character, the girl in the dream, is a guitarist. Like that's her, like she's a gig musician in the dream. That's always her job there. But because of that, it became like in my head, this almost like 3-part, 3-movement story that you had to tell. Very much like some songs are broken into movements like that. And that's why I wrote it in the manner I did. I'm sure there's actual good writing structure reasons behind that, but that's not how I view it. It's like this is a story that can be told musically. I even wrote my own sheet music for it.
That's amazing.
It's somewhere on a computer. I need to find it. It's critical I need to find it because when I do the crowdfunding for this book, if people back in the first 48 hours, I'm handwriting sheet music bookmarks for people.